Ooh, 130.
Well, I've always bitten me nails, like ever since I was a little sod. And my dad reckons, right, that I was biting my nails when I come out. You know, when I was born. My mum used to hate it, like she couldn't, it used to drive her mad. She'd try anything to make me stop. She had this Bible, right? It was a family Bible. It was legendary. She cured all sorts with this. Uncle Ron's arthritis, Granddad's toothache. He never come back and asked her again, that's for sure. And one day she got my fingers on the end of the table, and she'd give it a crack with the edge of the Bible, supposed to cure it. But I didn't stop it, like. And so one day she got me, and she stuck my fingers in some dog muck, and she said, "That'll cure you, you bugger. You'll not be biting your nails now. Well, you get a taste for it, don't you?" In our village, they had these Eisteddfods. It's like a competition what they have in Wales, and the children of the village enter the competition. You know, make something out of a toilet roll tube, or making something out of one of your puppy dog's body parts, or fingernail biting. You know, nibblers. The nibblers competition they called it. She entered me into one of those when I was 3. Well, these other kids were 6 and 7 and 8, and I beat a man's down like, and so that's what started me onto the competitive road. And I've been, local, regional, and now next Friday, it's the national, it's the British Open competition. You know, it don't get any bigger than that, like. These here's me ornaments, what I call me ornaments. These are all the prizes what I won at nail biting competitions. These little ones here are all the little Eisteddfods what I used to enter when I was little. This one here is the West Mercia Region Mono Finger Freestyle Cup. I won that year before last. Cracking competition. But that's just on one finger. You don't do all hand in that. This one here, this one I won the Welsh Open last year. It says on it Market Drayton Bowling Club. I don't know what that means, but that's what I did my finger. It's the rules of the game are fingernails and cuticle. Well, there's no real definition of what a cuticle is. You know, it's around your finger. But as long as there's no bone there on the way in, you know, they're happy with it, like. But it was a tough game, and well, I got caught up in the heat of the moment, didn't I? And I won the bloody thing, that's for sure. And but there we are. It never grew back, like, as you can see. But I'm a finger down now. But to be honest, it's most of the players at this level of the game are down. At least they've all lost a finger. They, on the heat of the moment, they just go for it, and they've all lost at least a nail, so it's not really a disadvantage. And when you've been in the game as long as me, you could soon make it up. Yeah. So is that it now? Is it? What? Well, me cups. These little ones here. This little one here. Cerrig y Drydion Eisteddfod. 1971. I was 11, I was. It was after that year, they had to start having ambulances on standby for this kind of thing. And they did ban them 2 years after that, and they stopped them altogether. That was the next to last one that I won, and they didn't do it anymore. So, any road. That's my cups. These little, my missus wants me to throw them out. She hates the whole bloody idea of the thing. But well, they're nice, aren't they? I ain't got any cups for anything else. I don't play darts or nothing, or dominoes. It's what it does. Tomorrow morning, the adjudicator comes round, and what he does is he comes and he measures your fingers, the competitor's fingernails, and he uses lasers and everything. It's all high-tech stuff. He uses lasers, measures them, and cuts them off dead level with a certain gauge or something they use, so that everybody starts from a level playing field. Then once he's gone, you've got to grow as much fingernail and cuticle as you can before the competition. But that's your time. We call it the keratin phase, when you've got to pack on as much stuff onto your fingers as you can, like. But there's a couple of things we can do. Centrifugal force, there's a lot to be said for that. So it's about pushing out the fingernails out towards the end of your fingers. We do spins and we do things. We allow gravity as well. So you must always sleep with your arm down by the side of your bed, like. And and then putting it in a bowl of milk overnight, that makes a difference. Because your fingers, the sort of osmosifies this milk, and it sort of adds weight to your fingernails, and that weight is, the final weigh in on Friday could be what makes the difference. So there's a few things, and there's this proprietary, well, it's backside ointment, it is like, but you rubs that into your cuticles. It makes it buffs them up, something lovely it does. It tightens them up, but it's a good, and it's legal. It's in the rules, like. And so there's I'm trying to think what else. What other tricks? Well, the main thing about it is my diet. Because what you put in is what you get out, like. And I'll eat nothing but fish fingers now. After tomorrow, I can eat what I want today, but after tomorrow, I'll eat nothing but fish fingers till the competition. I don't know what it is about fish fingers, but it's my secret weapon, really. In the meantime, I'll watch a couple of YouTube videos of this fella, Alexander Petroshnikov or something. He's the world authority on nail biting, competitive nail biting. He's from Elbonia or something. And it's big over there. It's massive. It's the cultural sport, apparently. And apparently I'm massive over there. I can't walk down the street in Elbonia without getting mobbed. People pestering me for my autographs. I ain't been there, like. I don't know where it is, probably by Germany, probably. I expect I'd have to get a bus from Whitchurch. Any road. I watch this fella. Before a big match, I'll always watch just tips, it's just little insights that ordinary people who's new to this, they wouldn't get it, like. So. Правда. First round is 2 fingers. You just do 1 finger off each hand, and basically you've got to bite off as much fingernail and cuticle as you can, and you weigh it in as you can. Then they stop, and I think you got 5 minutes on that. And then the second round is where all your fingers, except for the 2 that you've done in the first round, you bite like hell. You've got 20 minutes, and you've got to bite off as much fingernail as you can, and it's weighed in. You're not even allowed paracetamol, to be honest, because their root thinking is, if it hurts you, you're going too far, aren't you? You're biting too much off, and you're into meat and not cuticle. There's a whole illegal side to this. There's the nefarious lot that does toenails. We're just fingers. We're the elite, if you like. The toenail lot, they're the ones they're washed up, aren't they, really? They're the ones who's burnt off too many fingers, maybe. They haven't got enough for competitive fingernail competitions, and they're having to use the toes. And they're the ones that you see around the back of old hangars and redundant farm buildings and that at night time. All these trucks come round and these men come putting there's a lot of money in it, to be honest, frankly. There's money to be made, but it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, doesn't it? On the run up to the competition, like I have my fish fingers, like, but then I stop eating the night before. You want to go into it hungry, really, and the hungrier you are, the more the more you're going to dive into your nails. Like, you don't want to be too hungry, or you might end up swallowing it, like, and you want it, and the scale's not in your bloody belly, like, do you? Don't you? So. And you can have as much coffee as you want. You want to be a bit wired up. So you're wired up and you're bloody hungry. And it's about getting that right, really. That's where training comes in. And I'm all right with all that kind of stuff, to be honest. I've been around the game a while,
Clear.
So we'll see, won't we, on Friday? I got high hopes for it, to be honest.
Hold on, you'll be able to get at them just now. Nearly there.
I see your ticket. Well done, madam. You're allowed in.
Yeah, I can block C, yeah.
B. Can madam, let's have C.
Is it possible for us to sit
Abonia TV. Abonia TV? Yes. Abonia TV?
Yes!
You're acceptable. You're not allowed in. I don't like the look of you. Where are you from?
Sky News.
Sorry, this is Abonia TV. No Sky. You're not allowed in. You can come now.
I've done it. Here it is. I came here with a game plan, and I won it. I said to my missus I'm going to make it mine this year, and I have. I've done it. The German fella, I could see he tired early doors, he was out of it. Then there's that bloody green rat fella. Where the hell did he come from? I haven't seen him in this game before. I looked over at them. At the middle fingers state, and he was on 0.85. His scales was reading, well, I was only on 0.7 something. So Christ, I've got to go and bloody dig deep for this now. So it's all about pacing. It's all about getting your game plan right. And I stuck with it, and I could see it. He was tiring a bit, and then by the second bell, well, I knew it was mine, didn't I? And it was, this here. It's. Thank you. Thank you very much. I share that with drop of that with my missus tonight. Thank you very much. Anyway, as I say, they're dedicating this to my missus. All year she's hoovered up them bits of nails I've spat all over our house. This is a massive win, and it's for her as much as for me. I'm going to go home and I'm going to enjoy this now. I've had to bite bloody deep today, I tell you. I'm going to go and get these, go to hospital now, get these seen to. Then we go home and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
You need hands to hold someone you care for. You need hands to show that you're sincere. When you feel nobody wants to know you, you need hands to brush away the tears. When you hold a brand new baby, you need tender hands to guide them on their way. You need hands to thank the Lord for living and forgiving us this day.